Below are a couple of examples where we want to look at the procedure, the possible events, the sample space, and a formula to be able to know how many possible outcomes there are. First, we have the procedure for flipping a coin. The different types of events that can occur from flipping a coin are you can either have heads or tails. It's just the different sides of your coin. So our sample space to be able to figure out all of the possible outcomes of flipping the coin are written using this bracket notation where we describe in words the options. So we have either heads or tails. There's a formula that allows us to know the number of possible outcomes in the sample space. This formula is 2 to the nth power. So using that formula, we can find that the number of total possible outcomes in the sample space for flipping a single coin will be 2 to the first power, or 2 outcomes, where 1 is the number of coins, or n, being the number of coins that we are flipping at any given time. If we change this number of coins to say 3, 4, or 5 coins, the n would change to represent those numbers. Next, let's look at having a cat that gives birth to 3 kittens. Given that this cat can have 3 kittens, one option is that she has 1 male kitten and 2 female kittens. Conversely, she could have 1 female kitten and 2 male kittens. She could also either have 3 females or all 3 males. So let's look at the sample space. For the option where she has all 3 male kittens, we're going to use an uppercase M to represent the males. So each kitten is represented by an uppercase M. Again, the other option is that they are all 3 females. Next, we need to start changing the individual kittens. The first kitten could be male, the second could be male, and the third kitten could now be female. Or the first kitten can be born male, the second female, and the third male. Or the first kitten could be born a girl, and the last 2 the boys. However, this set of options does not show all of the different possibilities, only the possibilities where there are 2 boy kittens born and only 1 female. We lastly need to consider the first option of only 1 male kitten being born to 2 female kittens. So we can now have the first 2 being born female with the last being born a male, or the first and third female with the second one being a male, and the last option, the first one being a boy and the last 2 being girls. Notice that this encompasses the sample space for all possibilities given for all possible events. To make sure that we have all of the possible outcomes, we can utilize the formula, where n is the total number of kittens being born to this cat, and in this case, n is 3. Using this formula, 2 to the third power, we can see 8 possible outcomes, and if you look at the sample space, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible outcomes represented in our sample space.